Beneath the vast ocean, where the waves soften, the vibrant coral reef, there's a small creature, but it's a wonder. Horsefish. It doesn't have the familiar appearance of other. The horse is a perfect picture that nature has devoted itself to painting. Seahorses are not in a hurry to glide. They swayed silently to the rhythm of the tail wrapped tightly in the coral, like a dreamer clinging to reality. Small but sharp eyes, they can move independently, look at the world into different ways. Every day that goes, they wait patiently, the plankton that's floating by, then lightning fast, sucking prey into them without making a single sound. But the most magical thing about that's how they love and survive. When mating season, the enchanting love dances that take beneath the ocean. Male seahorses and female seahorse color change according, quietly dancing in the clear blue water. And then something very special happened to the pregnant male. In small incubation pockets on even thousands of tiny creatures are growing up. When the time comes for the seahorse to spasm, I'm going to do my best to get my little ones born. But the world that seahorses live in, not as peaceful as before. The seaweed forests were destroyed. Coral reefs that have been destroyed by humans. They're hunted, stolen from the ocean to become luxury goods or unfounded medication. Under the bright light of the modern world, seahorses gradually become silent, in danger of disappearing forever. If one day, the ocean no longer echoes the love dances of seahorse, whether people regret it or not, maybe we need to learn how to cherish those fragile before it's too late. Because in the midst of the wave, there are beautiful things, but they're all like this little seahorse. Under the deep ocean, where the sun's rays are just streaks, there's a tiny creature that's foggy, but with a magical story inside. Seahorses are not noisy, not as powerful as other predators. Horsefish choose give yourself a slow life, softly drifting along the. It's like enjoying every carving of the vast ocean. Horses were born different. Their bodies are not barefoot. It's surrounded by armor, the stiff bones of a horse. But they live underwater, swimming slowly and clumsily, it's not like other marine life. They're not in a hurry to chase but patiently wait, then in the blink of an eye, sucking up plankton in front of you. Tubular. But perhaps the most special thing about its love and sacrifice. When the breeding season, couples of seahorses looking for, let's dance together and change colors to show our connection. And then the strangest thing in the animal kingdom happens. Pregnant male. Not children, but it's the seahorse that carries life. In the little incubator bag on it, the children gradually form. He was raised and protected until the. But no matter how beautiful and wonderful, we can't avoid threats from humans. They were caught, locked up in tight aquariums, dried to make medicines, not prove the value. The seaweed forest, coral reef home of fish. The horses are shrinking because of pollution. Can we stop for a moment to see the fragile beauty of seahorse before they're gone forever? Can we protect this little creature? To the dance of love, it's still in the ocean. The answer lies in human hands. Those who have determined the fate of how many lives. In the heart of the exotic and different beauty, nature gave the seahorse a shape unlike any other fish. They don't have tail fins like normal fish. Instead, it's a long tail that bends. It helps them attach to their surroundings to avoid being swept along by. A horse's head is like a small and long mouth like a straw. They can be easily smoked to take food subtly. In particular, seahorses have the ability to blend into the environment. It's a great skill that keeps them away from predators. Each species of seahorse has its own color, from red gold, orange to the fanciful blue, to create a vivid picture of nature. At the bottom of the love and sacrifice of the males. The most magical things about it's not in shape or color, it's how they reproduce. In the natural world, children are often pregnant and give, but in seahorses, this role is given to male. It's one of the rarest phenomena. In the cave Buddha, when mating season comes, male and female seahorses will do a dance. Love lasts for days. They're wrapped together, gently change colors and move into, as if dancing in the sea. When you're really connected, the female sends the eggs into the male, where the little eggs will be fertilized and nurtured. Throughout the pregnancy, male seahorses protect their little ones by providing and nutrients. When the time is right, Males will experience intense to take hundreds, even thousands of ponies born. This is a sacred moment. It marks the beginning of a new generation, but it's also a tough challenge because there are very few seahorses that mature age. Fragile life in the ocean. No matter how much magic you carry in, seahorses are still one of the most fragile of the ocean. They're slow swimmers, they don't have strong defense. They're easy targets for predators. So seahorses often rely on camouflage, hidden in the reefs, corals or seagrass mats for survival. But even perfectly adapted to the ocean, the horse cannot escape the threat of humans. Millions of seahorses are caught every year in the service of traditional as ornamental objects or kept in aquariums. The seaweed forest, their house, are being devastated by pollution and climate change. Horses and the uncertain future. Today, many species of seahorses have been vulnerable and at risk of extinction. If there are no timely protections, probably in the future, we'll only see seahorses in pictures or the old story. What can we do to protect this wonderful creature? The answer lies in each. Let's protect the ocean, restricting the sale and consumption of, preserving their natural habitat. If one day the loved dances of seahorses disappeared from the ocean, it would be a loss that nothing can make up for. Seahorses are tiny, but with magical stories inside, a symbol of love, of patience, of the fragile beauty of the vast ocean. Let's let the stories of seahorses, it's not just a memory, it's a reminder of our responsibility for nature, with the sea and with the future of the planet, a body full of mystery. Look at the seahorses, maybe the AI, because of their strange shape. It's not like any other fish. They have a horse-like head, a long tail that can be rolled up, and a hard layer of skeletal armor that covers. The special thing, seahorses do not have tail like other fish. Instead, they move by beating fast. My little dorsal fin. It's slow but graceful. Every step of the seahorse, it's like a dancer floating in the ocean. A point where another note is that the seahorse's eyes, one eye can see ahead, while the other eye follows behind. This allows them to find their prey. They can just watch out for predators that are stalking. The warrior of love. If we're talking about love in the animal, horse deserves to be one of the most faithful. When you find a partner, horses are often attached to each. They don't just swim together, but also doing dance. Love lasts for days before mating. And the most special thing about the seahorses is that while in most animals, children are carriers of life, with seahorses, this function belongs to them. After mating, the female will put the eggs in the male, where the eggs are fertilized and developed. Throughout the pregnancy, male seahorses will provide nutrients and oxygen. It's like a fetus in the womb. When the time is right, males will go through a series of to give birth to our little one. A seahorse can breed from a few tens to thousands ponies in a birth, but only a few survive and in the middle of a harsh ocean. The weak in the sea. Even if you have miracles in you, horses are one of the animals, the most vulnerable. They swim very slow. There are no defensive weapons and depend entirely on camouflage to avoid predators, like big fish and crabs and even seabirds. But the most dangerous predator for seahorses, people every year. Millions of seahorses caught for medicine, jewelry or pets in the aquarium. In addition to the destruction of habitats, like algal coral reefs also push seahorses to the brink of what future for horses? Horsefish, not just a beautiful creature of the ocean, it's also an important part of the marine ecosystem. The protection of sea, it's not just about maintaining it's also a reminder of human response with nature. Think of an ocean without seahorses. The dance of love is, the little warriors are no longer present in the heart of the sea. It's not just a loss of nature. It's also a testament to human indifference before the most that nature has given. Maybe it's time we take action. It's not to save a fish. It's to protect the very life of the ocean, of this planet. If you love tigers and stories about the wild world, don't forget to like, share and don't miss the most exciting videos.